Graham Robertson. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Now, I post music on Soundcloud under the pseudonym Vortexia. I follow a lot of people on Soundcloud and I've heard some really great music, and I've often wondered what the people are like who make the music. Well, if any of you have wondered what I'm like, am I a real person? Yes, I am. How do I go about making my music on Soundcloud? Well, here's an opportunity to find out. Well, of course, I try and use real instruments now and again. This is a Yamaha keyboard PSR590. It's MIDI enabled, which means I can control it through computer controlled MIDI software if I so wish. I've used it for a number of times on some SoundCloud tracks. I tend to use a mixture of real instruments and sound samples, sequences, that kind of thing. And when I play real keyboards, this is what I actually use to play on. This is the Boss Micro BR. It's a digital recording studio. It's very, very tiny. It's not much bigger than an iPhone in terms of area. It's a multi-tracking device. It's a 4-track digital recorder with built-in effects like reverb and many effects for electric guitars and so on. If I just want to make quick, convenient recordings without having to have the fuss of setting up a laptop and so on, this is ideal. I can plug microphones in it, guitars into it. It records on an SD card. It's been superseded by Boss recently with a superior model with more capabilities, but this is working just fine, so there's no need to replace it just yet. Now, if I want to actually record direct into a laptop rather than on the Boss, I've got this device, the Alesis IO2. Essentially, it's a USB interface for digital recording on digital audio workstation software like Cubase or Ableton and so on. It's got all sorts of inputs on it, preamps and that kind of thing. You can plug in microphones, guitars, it takes XLR inputs. It'll power up condenser mics. I don't actually use a condenser mic, but I've got the option should I ever decide to purchase one. So if I need to record directly into the laptop, which I've only done now and again, well, this is what I would use. This microphone, when I purchased it, was said to be the equivalent of a Shure SM58, which is an industry standard dynamic mic. I don't actually own a condenser mic, but usually if I want to make instruments or do any kind of vocals, this is what I would actually use. That will plug direct into the Boss, or it will plug into the Alesis, whichever I choose. As you're probably aware, I use electric and acoustic guitars and play bass guitars on the tracks, so these are the instruments that I use for that purpose too. Thanks again for watching the video.